This is day 2, take 2. I was rudely interrupted earlier today by my phone's lack of storage. It's an iPhone 6 with 16 gigabytes. Hello. Number 2. It's daytime now. I've just recorded a video. I'm not sure what it's going to be called. To be honest, I can't even really explain what it was about because I found a new method of recording video. It's not just the whole video in one. I've got a little segment where it's called Boots on the Ground. Basically, there's a boots on the ground character, there's a character afterwards who speaks, and there's a narrator. And I've just done Boots on the Ground, which is interspersed throughout the whole video. So I've figured out where Boots on the Ground would speak, chopped it up, come out to the woods, and said what I needed to say. But that's all very technical. As pretentious as that sounds, it's all very technical. I'm now coming back. Yeah, I got up nicely today, earlier than yesterday, and I reflexed out of bed, if you can imagine what that means. Yeah, I've not planned what I would say here now, so I've not planned what I'm going to say right now. As you can see, it cut off prematurely, not like I had anything to say. I'm reading a book at the moment called Wisdom from Munger to Darwin, as in Charlie Munger and Charles Darwin. It's a lot of stuff I've already read about before, previously, in the past couple of months. I've done a lot of reading in the last 4 months, probably more than I've ever read before in my life. Kind of spurred on by this idea of excited accountability. I've got about 7.5 months now. I started off with a full year to get things sorted, to actually make some progress with the work I'm doing on the internet. Trying to, well, first it's about making a little bit of money just to keep it going, to convince my support system that this is the right decision. But yeah, it's just back to the book I'm reading. It's basically just worldly wisdom. Charlie Munger has this idea of multidisciplinary approach to knowledge, taking all the foundational wisdom from all the disciplines, whether that be, medicine, biology, all the sciences, law, economics, business, you name it, doesn't really matter. You learn the fundamentals, you learn the foundations of all those things, and he has this idea that you will be able to make more connections between all these disciplines and be able to make better decisions. Your judgment will be better and you'll just fare better in life. And I can't necessarily say that I agree with it, because I don't think I've got worldly wisdom right now. I'm on the journey, not quite there yet, but I can see how when I'm dealing with issues, when I'm dealing with situations, the more viewpoints you have, the more you're able to pull those together to come up with better solutions to your problems. I'm in the exact same position I was yesterday. This is exactly where I turned around yesterday. I've just been on a run, got my running gear on. It is freezing as well. It's like, I reckon it's at least 0 degrees, if not lower. So I am cold right now. Yeah, I went out, as you saw, filmed a video earlier today. The topic is quite nuanced, as you can tell by the terrible explanation that I gave earlier today. But that's not to worry. The finished product is all that matters, not my terrible explanation of what I'm doing. It all comes together in the end. That's usually how it works. What else? I'm not very good at this, so I'm trying my hardest to rack my brain for things to say. Here's something that I've thought about from doing this already. I have this idea that you've probably got around 5-10 seconds extra than you think you do. You're in a situation, you need to make a quick judgment, someone's asked a question, and it's your turn to answer it. You feel like you need to answer straight away, but you don't. You've probably got about another 5, 10, if not 15 seconds to sort your head out, get your ideas in place, and then come at them with the best possible answer. I don't think it really matters how long you wait, as long as the comeback is what it needs to be. The longer you wait, the better your answer, usually. As long as you stay calm, don't freak out. But yeah, that about wraps up what I've got to say. It's been about 5 minutes. See you later, goodbye.